Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Working hella hard until I get just what I want, yeah. Rises like the sun, yeah, fatal like a gun. Shooter's gonna shoot and I'm gonna shoot until I won, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. Grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label, oh yeah, you know me, I have only a path, I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win. I don't want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done, I'll be number one. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up.
I'm Ryan Priest, and you're watching Under the Lights Racing.
Good evening, ladies and gents. Welcome into the UTR Live Studios. I'm your man on the mic, UTR Storm, and alongside me tonight, I'm so excited to have me in the booth is the very own SP2448. SP, how are you doing
really
tonight, my
excited?
good friend?
I don't know. I don't know if you're really that excited to have me here. I don't know. But I'm doing really well and I'm happy I'm here. I'm on a backup Xbox, um but you know the show must go on. I'm very excited. Get to watch another Final Four race. Got one more after this, I believe, but maybe two, I don't know, but Atlanta this week and tonight. Also for the Xfinity Series later on this week, but I'm very excited to see what Atlanta holds. One of my favorite tracks. I won here earlier in the Cup Series a few weeks ago, so I kind of know what to expect tonight, but it's gonna be very exciting, Alex, I think.
No, I'm definitely excited. It is the penultimate race of the season, and it was funny because we were talking about me and some of the drivers. I think you may not. I don't think you were there because of your Xbox issues, but we were talking about how like when does the next season start? Because we've had a lot of next season things been taking place this over this last week, and so with all that going on, people have been asking when does next season start, so they can get an idea and everything. People were asking about when did the season start for this year, and we told them it was back in October of 2023. And people have lost their minds. They're like, oh my God, we have been racing that long. Yes, we have. A full season of a truck series. And it has come down to the penultimate race tonight at Atlanta. And then the trucks will take a 2-week hiatus before they return to the season finale at Talladega. Now, the Xfinity Series, on the other hand, Cup Series still has about 4 races left of the season, whereas the trucks only have tonight and in 3 weeks. So, one thing that is indubitably fashionably awesome, try to get that out, is that we have a interesting package tonight, SP. We have ×4 on High Draft. Now, High Draft we've done before in trucks this year, but put in the mixture of ×4. We've done it before, not together, not High Draft and ×4, but the tire wear usage that is already known as Atlanta, and put in how bad those tires wear off at Atlanta by themselves. Now you put in ×4. How does that change the racing outcome?
Well, I'll tell you what. It's gonna force drivers to push either really, really hard to try to undercut some of those guys early and make the earlier pit stop, or it's going to push guys to kind of take a step back, let those guys use up their stuff, try to save an extra lap or two, and then pit there. 4 times wear is it's an issue, I'll tell you that. Because your stuff you could use for about 3 laps and then you don't have it anymore, and you're gonna have to pit super, super quick. I don't even know what the laps are. I think 10 laps to I think 14, 15 laps is the max for these trucks, and we're gonna see it in Xfinity later on this week. But I don't know. I mean, we've done 4 times wear before. I know I'm gonna keep referring to Xfinity because I race Xfinity, not trucks, but we saw in the Xfinity series 4 times wear at Texas, I want to say, and that was just wow. I mean, people were pitting left and right every like 10 laps. And the person who won that race was able to go the longer distance and stretch it out. So I think tonight's winner is going to come from that group that stretches it out, has to make less pit stops, and has a little bit better stuff. But yeah, no, 4 times wear are going to be a big challenge for these drivers tonight, especially in a Final Four as well.
Yeah, and speaking of the devil, that you mentioned the Final Four, because not only because we saw drivers in practice earlier this afternoon, putting down lap times in a times 4 wear, and their right sides were going from upper 90s, like 97, down to almost 87 in just one corner. And then the next corner, they're down to the mid 60s in one lap. They go from 90s to 60s in one lap. Now, that's because they are pushing very hard, trying to see what is the usage of these tires if you're going to the max. So, we've been told that you can stretch them to a full fuel run, which I don't know what a full fuel run is exactly. I believe it's going to be probably about roughly 13 laps. Um, I don't see how with the way that I saw the tires falling off, so it'll be interesting to see how that shapes out. But the final four SP, we're tied, and two people that honestly I would not have expected to be tied. Like one I kind of expected, but the other one is a shocking twist that has nobody's attention whatsoever. And LRS right now leads the way because he's got the best average. But Deport Eddie, who has been finishing just as good as Luke, both of them now tied for the championship win heading into the second to last race of the season.
Yeah, I expected Luke. I'll be honest. I expected Luke to, kind of show up, do his thing. Luke's dominated the truck series this season. Eddie, he's kind of been quiet. He got his first win in trucks, I want to say, at Darlington, but he's kind of been there the whole time. Took the lead of the Final Four at Eldora, and second race he still maintained, and like you said, tied with Luke. I'm very shocked he is still looking um good as he is. I mean, Loadbrook, unfortunately, he's not looking too hot right now. -9. A lot of stuff can happen tonight, but I think Loadbrook is almost virtually out of this thing. Flash is only down 2, which is nothing. But yeah, I mean, Eddie and Luke, I mean, I did not expect Eddie to be where he's at. So we'll have to see what he can do tonight. Atlanta, I don't know. Luke's pretty good here at Atlanta. I don't know how Eddie is here. So Eddie's going to have to be on his A game tonight if he wants to maintain that lead. And Flash is going to have to try to beat Eddie and Luke if he wants to try to maybe take a shot at this points lead. And going into Talladega next week as well, I mean, that's an oddball track. Anyone can win. So if you're in this Final Four, you want to have the lead going into Dega for sure, and you want to have the biggest lead possible because anything will happen at Dega, and because anything will happen at Dega, and there probably will be wrecks. There's gonna be lag issues probably. People are gonna speed on pit road. We're gonna see all the above, I should say. So, yeah, you want to have the points lead. Right now, Luke's gonna try to win this race, try to put a big gap on Eddie and Flash and Lowbroke, but we'll see what happens, Alex. I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah, without a doubt. And one thing that kind of catches my eyes, like you said, is Flash is down by only 2 points. That's like I said, it's nothing. But it just comes down to who can manage the tires the best, like we've talked about. But then here's is the other case scenario in point is say if we have a tie finish, say between LRS and Deport after Talladega, well then how do we determine a champion? Well, we go based off of the average finish between the two drivers for that round. And right now, SP, both of them are even tied for that. They have a LRS has a fifth and a third this round, and Deport has a third and a fifth. So then
Wow.
we would go to the wins column. We go see who's won in this round, which obviously nobody has. But then we go to the entire playoffs. Who's the last winner who has won in the playoffs? And right now that would go to Luke, who has won in the playoffs. So it could get shaky. These two, like I said, Deport has kind of been the oddball. Nobody has picked him to be a game player in this Final Four. People say that he isn't deserving to be in the Final Four. People say that he's great, that he should be up here. So a lot of mixed emotions behind Deport because he's been a little aggressive lately. But he kind of reminds me a little bit of me and people not liking him on track. But yeah, it's going to be a great show. I just waiting on. Looks like they're still waiting to get into a lobby. I don't know what the holdup really is, but also Deport also leads the way for the Rookie of the Year title over Dr. Clater, who is up by 8 points over Clater himself. So a good shake up there. And you know what? I'll just kind of spill the tea here. So and you can elaborate a little bit, but behind the scenes this week of UTLR moment here, we have actually been doing a lot of signings for next season. We've been doing team signings for the Cup Series and signing away to drivers. And yeah, we ended up forming a little bit of a unique deal where we were going to do it for the Trucks and Xfinity. At first, we were not going to, and now here we are. Everybody's been signed. Well, most drivers. We have a few signings that are left to be seen for next season. But SP, it's been a wild one. Who's kind of your oddball of going places next season?
Hmm. As far as what's happened already, I think Colleague has been probably the biggest surprise to me as far as what I've seen. Um, Colleague is really kind, and that's your team, by the way. Colleague Trackhouse kind of mix. Kind of a big surprise there, and I think honestly was not expecting kind of seeing where that was going. You picked up a lot of good drivers, and all that, but I mean, as far as what I'm expecting next season, it's probably going to be probably the most chaotic season, most trying to figure out words to describe it. Probably the most competitive is probably what I was trying to say. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's gonna be a lot of competition next year, a lot of new guys coming in. I'm very interested to see what INF's team does. I know INF, fellow league racer and commentator here. I know he's got a team next season. I would love to see what he can do with that. And by the way, I'm getting a message from Luke. He said it's not making or anyone, no one can make a lobby.
Yeah, I'm seeing
So
Go Dogs the stream. He's trying to get a lobby up and going. That is what the holdup is right now. We're in a little bit of a delay trying to get a
if the
lobby
servers
up.
go down and I bought the game and everything, I'm going to freaking scream to the top of my lungs because waste all that money for nothing. I swear.
Nah.
If you don't,
At-
nah, bro, I
At
swear.
worst, they can just make a public lobby and with a certain amount of drivers and get everybody in that way. Maybe, I'm not sure.
I'm trying to make a lobby. You know why? It's because SP's not in there.
But I think the biggest shock to me, I'm shocked that you said that the biggest shock is one of my teams. So I'm flattered, but I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Um, but I gotta say, one big shock of a move that I've seen, and it's not really the entire team, but it's just one individual.
Wait, don't say it. Was
What?
it someone that went to Hendrick?
Yes, it is. It is.
All right,
One
then
of
you
our
can say it because
is one finalist in the Cup Series, Tomato. He said that he was going to not let that 17 go, and now here he is. He is now in the Final Four, racing the 17 car. He's making the switch to Hendrick next season, and driving the number 5 car. So that was a completely out of left field move. Let's see. I'm trying to see. They have a public lobby up right now. They're counting down. All right, so they did get where they could pause it. Flash finally got one that was a public up and going. Let's see what else to talk about while we're waiting on a few more. Well, I know there's a lot of fans. I know for some reason there's actually quite a few. That's the only reason why I'm bringing it up because I know there's some league drivers that's not just myself that actually are excited about this movie coming out. But
you're excited about the new Barbie movie coming out too.
oh
That's
my
crazy.
god, yes, no, I'm not.
Yeah, that's crazy.
See.
Flash rolled his lobby, by the way, if you want to join it.
Yeah. All right, guys. So we're going to attempt to get in here, and we're going to go trackside for the most famous words in motorsports. Yay!
God bless country music. God bless America, the greatest country on this planet. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Alright guys, welcome on back here. Finally, I can sit down and enjoy my meal while we enjoy some racing. Here from Atlanta. We get ready to get loaded in, these drivers getting lined up here.
Does it look good on your end? I thought it was lagging for a second.
I'm still loading in.
Oh, okay.
Alright, there we go.
Who's the 56? Is that Ranger in P2?
Yep, Ranger has returned, by the way. Yep,
Welcome
Ranger
home, soldier.
has came back and has actually moved out to Texas, so he's now a Texan, along with myself and Kenny in the league. He
Yeah,
ends
well-
up in that P2 position. Let's go over the lineup real quick. Okay, so never mind. We're not going to go over the lineup. Can't get pulled up quick enough. So, obviously, Clater is front
Clater,
row.
Ranger, LRS, Flash, Eddie, Mr. J, Drake, whoever that is in the blue car. Henning? The 18. I don't know who that is. Probably INF. And then the 15 of Go Dogs and 68 of INF.
As we take
Alright,
the
I
green
don't know who that
flag, we are underway here from Atlanta. Clater with the early advantage. And by the way,
Slow
the
break.
18 is low broke or outlaw. Shout out to Go Dogs for his stream. So the estimated fuel is 10 laps.
That's what I figured.
On board with low broke back here. That high drive time, we're going to see how quickly it wears out.
Yeah, out
So-
front already in that 29 car is Luke with the Kevin Harvick throwback. That's nice. As Ranger's now looking below him.
Yeah, Ranger trying to make a untold story here. Come back after missing a few weeks due to his absence of the Army and military needs, and finally coming back home to league race for hopefully what is to be set in stone, where he doesn't have to worry about the military much anymore, and be back home to where he enjoys it, and that is racing with us. So now turn number 4 they come. We've got
Hey.
16 laps to go in stage number 1, and they are already down to 8 laps of fuel. Tires not falling off as quickly as I thought they would. Go Dogs is only down
Oh,
to
don't worry.
97%.
Don't worry, they gonna fall off here shortly.
Okay, there they go. Yep, there they go. They are
Yeah,
now
it
falling
takes
off
a
quickly.
minute.
It takes about 2 laps to get the heat up in them, and then once they get heated, then they'll start falling off.
Yeah, and by the way, Alex, new leaders, the 98. Oh, lag, I think, in the pack. People got spread out there. Drake's up to P2, but Deport Eddie in that final 4 spot, the underdog coming into this, leading right now. This has got a few people a little bit shaken up about this. Luke's kind of lost a draft, and
They're saving
Eddie's
tires.
pulling away.
They are
Yeah.
saving tires because right now I'm on board with Go Dogs' stream right now as they head in 3 and 4, and he's already down to in the 40s on his right sides.
What?
They're already down in the 40s.
Yeah, you need to save your tires. The best way to save tires is just lift early going into the corner.
Yeah, so who's going to save? Because he's in the mid pack. 6 laps of fuel remaining. We'll be watching this developing story all night long to see who's going to be the first to dip out on pit road and to undercut the field.
Yeah, another guy in the final 4, probably the biggest underdog of them all, Lowbrook, already up to P3 after starting near the last place, started 8th, I believe. So he's already made some time up. Like you said, though, people are saving some tires and fuel. Ranger goes to P4, Luke is P5, Clater's P6. So yeah, I mean, everyone's just trying to be very conservative right now. Eddie's the one guy who I mentioned pre-race that you're going to have guys that are going to save stuff, and you're going to have guys that are going to push the issue, try to undercut, and maybe try to leapfrog the field. Right now, Eddie and Drake are those 2 guys right now, but they're going to burn their stuff up. I don't know if they're going to make it on 1 stop. They might have to do 2 stops, Alex. I mean,
Well, it's
what
because
would
as
be
they,
your plan?
I think it might be 2, but they might be able to stretch to as were 1 stop. But as they came across the line that time by, tire lock came on.
Wow.
Go Dogs
Yeah,
is down
I mean-
to 12% on his right rear and 15 on the right front. So expect the drivers
Are-
in either this time by or next time.
Yeah, so I'm not doing 4 times wear on Thursday, as we already got people pitting.
Yep, here's the first group. Go Dogs is in with Ranger
Ranger
and
Luke.
Wow.
I would not have suspected Luke coming in. This is going to hurt Luke. I think he needed to push it one more lap. This is going to hurt him, I think, Alex.
Let's see. You got INF back here as well.
Oh,
Drivers are
Trouble
slow
in the back.
or... See, there's Lowbro dropping.
Lowbro got slammed into by the 99 of Flash. Oh, and another car gets hit. INF, and that was Mr. J. INF.
Oh,
just
Jay's
got
around.
another lap.
Yep, Jay's around trying to enter pits. Catastrophe
Eddie
on pit
spit
road.
on pit road. What is going on, Alex? People are going everywhere. I believe Eddie just sped on pit road. He was flying in there. I don't know. We'll have to watch that. I'll keep an eye on that. But
Well, here's
INF is out.
yeah, INF and Clater are still on track. And on my end, INF is lagging bad, but everybody
He
else
is.
is fine. So I think that's a
Yes.
driver issue.
Well, Alex, we take 2 or 4 here.
Yeah. So if I'm not mistaken, Ranger could cycle to the lead here, depending on Clater and INF, because you know they were going a lot. They were pretty much off pace that last lap.
So yeah, oh, Eddie didn't get a penalty unless he took 2 tires, but very slow stop for Eddie.
So Ranger up to P3 right now.
Did INF stay out another lap? He's lagging or he's out of fuel or something.
No, he definitely stayed out another lap. He was trying to conserve as much time on the tires as he possibly could. Way off pace, but trying to conserve as much as possible here.
So who's going to be our new leader?
Well, INF is the leader right now, and Ranger is in second, with Go Dogs in third.
Wow, good job for Go Dogs and Ranger. They were the ones that pitted early on that first pit stop. Luke also is right there with them behind, but they're going to probably have to make another stop unless they save their stuff.
Let's see, we get a good idea. LRS is going to be third out of this. 8 laps to go, and they got 8 laps of fuel. Question is tires, though.
See, Alex, this is what I was talking about. The undercut, man. You know, pitting early might work out good, but also might not. These guys are going to have to save. The first 3 guys who came on pit road, they're going to have to save a little bit, unlike the guys who are already on the who came in, I guess, after them. So Luke, Go Dogs, and Ranger are going to have to really conserve right here.
Yeah, so right now top 5 is Ranger and Ranger and Go Dogs 1 and 2. Luke is in third. Flash in fourth. I'm trying to see who that is behind Flash here. That is Clater in fifth.
Later, one of those guys who came out of the pit stops last. He was one of the last people to pit.
Yeah, definitely. As we see, Go Dog's trying a different lane. That's why I know the drivers hate it, especially Atlanta. But it opens the door for different potential winners. I mean, get some parity going. Yes, it's purely based off of fuel strategy and tire strategy, but it also opens the door for parity. I mean, and I kind of like it. I mean, I know the drivers hate it, but I mean, look who's up front. Look who's in second. A driver who we normally don't see in second at tracks like Atlanta. Maybe on Talladega and Daytona, but this high draft does change things.
You mean the 4 times where, because high draft don't change anything. The where does, because force
Well,
people
both
with
of them
different
do.
strategill I'll say this, I hate 4 times where. I wish we need to abolish it. It needs to disappear, never to be seen again. But we're gonna have to race at Atlanta, so I'm gonna suck it up. I might just change it 3 times where for fun, Alex.
No,
And just not say anything.
no.
Yeah, I think so. Because I talked to every driver last week, and they said they would love that. So I said, okay.
Yeah, but that's not going to happen. Because it's already scheduled
Exactly.
for times 4. They get to endure the pain once more.
Yeah, because unfortunately, if I send you an invite to the lobby and you say 3 times where, I know you're gonna yell. So unfortunately, I can't do that.
I can still see stuff.
Nuh-uh.
So developing
Anyway,
story here.
Alex.
Go Dogs is second, and he's down to, he's about to blow a tire actually. He's pitting this time. And Ranger
Pit
is
road's
now
closed,
off
isn't
pace.
it?
Ranger is off pace.
Yeah, Ranger's left-handed. He hits
It's,
the wall. That's not going to help.
About 3 laps to go here in the stage.
Ranger needs to lift. Luke is there. Luke, I don't know if Luke was saving, but Luke's going to have to really try to save, lift as much as he can.
We'll see if Ranger comes in this time or if he's going to conserve.
Come on, Ranger. I know you got one more in you. Yeah, Ranger, stay out. Luke is off the throttle too now. Here comes Clater. Oh, he's going to get him in a bad spot. He might go 3 wide. Let's see.
Yeah, they're definitely
Well,
off
maybe not.
pace. Like, all the drivers are not going full throttle right now. It's just like Daytona in real life.
Oh, something
Ranger's
happened to Ranger.
around. He blew the
Oh,
tire.
he spins.
He blew the tire.
Oh, Luke's got a blown tire now. He's riding the wall. Luke's got a blown tire.
Here comes Flash up for P2. He gets almost clipped by Flash. Clater to the lead.
Oh, Luke's around now.
Clater's still going.
Oh,
He
we
was
got a huge wreck in the backstretch.
one of the
Ranger.
last ones to go. Yep, Outlaw.
Oh,
INF. Drake is
the
around.
20 up into the track. What is going on, Alex?
The death of 4 times wear.
Yeah, this is why we're not doing 4 times where, Alex, you're about to get hate mail by every
Oh,
driver
I'm
in
going
this
to
freaking
get
league.
the most hate mail I've seen in my entire life after this race.
Just saying, we should not give hate. Oh, and Luke's around again. He's in the wall. If we're gonna give hate mail to Alex, give it more to Ducky. Ducky was the one that made the schedules. Thank you, Ducky. Later wins stage 1 here at
Yep.
Atlanta.
Stage is complete. Clater getting the job done. Godog's undercut on that last one, and he finished 8th. Ranger 9th, Outlaw 10th, Mr. J 7th, Drake in 6th. Let's see. Obviously, Claire got first. We're going to see LRS got 6th, actually.
Where'd Eddie come?
Declator in first, Flash second, INF third, Deport fourth, Drake fifth, LRS sixth, and only 6 trucks on the lead lap. Mr. J is the first truck a lap down in 7th.
And where's Eddie? I'm sorry, I didn't catch
Eddie
that.
is 4th.
Wow, so Eddie takes the points. Actually,
He could, yeah.
Eddie's tied with Luke
I
right now.
think
Or
he-
no, Flash and Eddie are tied for the lead. Luke is down by 2 now.
Yep. Just after one
Okay.
stage.
Yeah, and just like that, Flash is back in it. Flash and Eddie are tied.
Well, let's see. We got Clater and Eddie up front on the front row. Flash and INF in that second row with a lagging INF who's going to get out of the way. Back under green flag conditions for the second stage. 11 laps of fuel in their tank with 18 laps to go this time. So
Okay.
now we got 2 extra laps more than what we had at stage 1. So there's no way they can make it on one stop. They'd have to do 2. I just don't. I mean, Claire might stretch, but I just don't see that being able to happen. We go 3 wide for the race lead. Deport and Flash side by
Whoa!
side.
Luke's in the wall. You got Lowbrook and Ranger and Clater all 3 wide. And this is going to get interesting here. Luke's dropping like a rock, getting passed by lapped cars now. Luke's probably pissed. He probably just does not have a good truck right now. I don't know what's going on with that guy.
He's a lap down, trying to battle for that lead lap position if there is a caution. Flash now out in
Luke's-
control.
Yeah, this is huge for Flash. Going into dates or Talladega next, or not next week.
3
Oh,
weeks.
we
Oh,
see Lowbrook and Drake get tangled up together right there. But I was going to say Talladega in 2 weeks, or 3 weeks actually, I think. But yeah, I mean, going to come down to a lot of drafting and all that. So it's anyone's game at Dega. So like I said, if you got the points lead leaving Atlanta, you're in great shape next week. So we'll see what happens as Eddie now goes to the lead with Ranger behind him. Got Lowbroke in that 3rd spot behind these guys too. Nice job from Lowbroke.
yeah, Ranger's doing a phenomenal job right now, trying to hold on. interesting names that you see up there. Like we saw Deport managing this, trying to make a statement of his name and become a champion this year. Then Flash, obviously, a good driver this year overall, trying to look for it. Then obviously we got Drake, we got Outlaw, we got Ranger holding steady. So I'm liking this. I'm liking the parity among this top couple cars right here.
I do too. I just feel bad for old Luke right there. I don't know, is he a lap down or is he on the lead lap?
He is trapped a lap down.
Wow, see, that sucks. I mean, he's one of these guys that cannot afford this. He's dominated the whole season pretty much, and to have the most dominant guy not win the championship, it's gonna be a little disappointing for him. It's championship or bust for this guy right here.
Yeah,
we'll
and
see if he can do it.
This is going to set the tone for Talladega at the end of this race. However much the difference is, it's going to set the tone heading into Dega. But
yeah,
I will
that's
say,
for sure.
It's been fun these last couple seasons because this format of ours has created points to be the closest in our history heading into the final race.
Yeah, and honestly, I mean, no one is out of it besides maybe Luke. But other than that, the top three are going to go at it. Luke's down by 2 right now, and where he's at as far as the situation-wise, he's going to be down a little bit more than that. So Luke just needs to pray that Eddie has a problem on this pit stop. He's going to have to pray that Flash has a problem on this pit stop, or Luke is going to really, really regret this. And he's going to have to try to figure out a different setup, or he's got to figure out something, a different strategy. And honestly, our SP strategy of the race is save your fuel, save your stuff, pit later. That is the SP strategy of the race. Just don't use up your stuff, and you'll be fine. And Alex, that has to be a segment or a card or a graphic of something called the SP strategy of the race, and it better happen next week or next time I broadcast. But no, but seriously though, I mean, the strategy of the race, we saw Clater get the stage win, and it's because he saved his stuff and he pit later, and that's going to be the goal for the rest of this race. If you want to have a chance at winning, save your stuff, pit later.
No, and you're absolutely right. So we'll see what these drivers can do with it, but I'm kind of on board with you. I think, you know, the undercut at this track is not going to work out. You're going to have to be the last one in.
Oh, something going on with those 2 cars, right? Or 2 trucks. Oh, one car's hard into the inside wall. It's Ranger. But I was going to say...
Road. Yep, Ranger contact
Oh,
by himself.
Eddie and Luke coming in. Everyone coming in. Flash, Drake also following in. Some cars did stay out. Clater going to stay out that extra lap, help him out. Rangers slowly coming to pit road. INF also stayed out.
This is going to shake everything up.
Yeah, it will. Clater is out of fuel, by the way. Oh, and he spins on pit road. Clater's around. INF passes him. So that's huge for the guys who are pitting right now.
That could be also huge for the guys that are coming off the pit road.
Yeah, that's for sure. Luke, by the way, came out second to the guys that pitted. If Luke can get around Eddie, he might not be in a bad situation. Stay on the lead lap. If a caution were to come out before that and he gets in front of those guys, he'll be right back in this thing. But Eddie's going to come out the leader, and this is not what Luke wants to see. Flash, by the way, is P4 right now, so definitely something Luke doesn't want to see.
Yeah, no, definitely LRS trying to fight really hard right now to maintain that lead lap position.
Oh,
right
man.
now, it's kind of single filed out for the time being. We got cars coming off pit road. Clater now coming off pit road finally.
Yeah, Ranger, by the way, in front of the field. He is on the lead lap. He's about to go a lap down. That is something Luke does not want to see. He needs to make sure he can get in front of that old 56 machine right there, and it looks like they're going to fly by him here shortly. But, yeah, I mean, it might work out for Luke. We'll see. I know Luke's the first car 1 lap down. Eddie is the leader. Go Dogs, by the way, P2. So shout out to him and Mr.
No.
J making an appearance. Oh, I'm
Dogs-
sorry, they lapped
Dogs
down.
is a lap down.
Sorry. Sorry. Okay, Flash is P2, right?
Yep, it's going to be, to my knowledge, I don't know why, I feel like that Luke might be on the lap. I'm pretty sure he's a lap down. So, to my knowledge, Deport is first and Flash is in second, followed by, that's it. Outlaw.
I'm pretty sure Luke is on the lead lap.
Try and get a good look here. Who's that right behind them? That is Mr. J. Mr. J, I think, is also a lap down. 6 laps to go in stage, or sorry, 5 laps to go in stage number 2 with Outlaw's view that I'm looking from. Looking really good. A lot of guys looking to try to see what they can do here in the last few laps. With the show right now, I think it might be between Deport and Eddie, or Deport and Luke. It might be the battle for first and second. I thought LRS was a lap down and was going to be a lap down.
Oh, I do have another stream up. I have Lowbrokes up, so I can check
Yeah.
actually.
I was checking between Lowbucks and Go Dogs. They're the only 2 onboards we have, and they're both a lap down, running 9th and 10th. So, not much help.
Oh, 9th and 10th. Yeah, that helps.
Yeah.
Luke going for, I hope, the lead. We'll find out here shortly.
No matter what, you do have Flash, who we know for sure is on the lead lap, and that could be the battle for second, or Flash just trying to look around LRS to get up to Deport.
Oh, and
Oh.
Eddie! Oh, he hit Luke.
Contact made.
You don't want to mess with the bull because he'll give you the horns, and
Well,
I know damn well Luke's gonna give you the horns. You move him. Oh yeah, look at Luke.
people are tired of
go high.
of Deport. They said, "You're going to race me hard. I'm done racing him with respect. He hasn't done it here lately, so I'm going to race him hard, and he can boohoo, go cry about it." Is what I've been told. So
Now, here
expect
comes Luke
some
on the
hard
outside.
racing. I think this is for the lead here. It's got to be.
Yeah, it has to be. Luke going for it.
I believe this is the second to last lap or last lap of the stage. Sorry for
Yeah,
our
it is
off
the last
count
lap.
of the lap counts tonight. We're trying to do our best with the views that we have. With the cycles of pit road, it does tend to get a little confusing. But if I think
Thanks
this
for
is
4 times
coming-
aware.
Yeah. Come off turn 4 for the final time here. Side by side to the race, to the line. It's going to be Deport.
And he got it.
Get it done. Barely
huge
over LRS. I'm pretty sure LRS is on the lead lap, so that'd be an insane battle if that was. I'm pretty sure it was.
And there's a car stopped in the grass. It's Go Dog. So right now, yeah, Luke's on the lead lap.
Yeah. So that was a side by side finish for the stage win right there, with Deport getting it just barely over LRS.
Yeah, Luke just texted him he is. So
Yep.
yeah, it's so, okay. We figured it out. So, right now, so Deport got it. Luke second, third Flash, INF fourth, Clater fifth, Drake sixth, Mr. J seventh, Loadbroke eighth, Ranger ninth, Go Dogs 10th. So right now, according to my calculations, here's my Mac Nugget or Larry Mac Nugget or whatever you want
Ranger
to
will
say.
get back on the lead lap too. So
Oh, that's true. Luke is down by Eddie by 3. He is only 1 point away from Flash.
I think Flash, I think Deport should be like 1 up on Flash.
I don't know, we'll see. There we go, INF moving out of the way. Green flag back out here. Stage 3 underway.
Yeah, it's nice to be able to see a leaderboard here and there because the drivers are all tuned into their car status on their POVs because they're concerned about the tire wear and those laps on that fuel run. So,
Oh, so we're both really stupid. It's only finishing positions we're counting.
oh yeah, that's right.
So everything we just talked about, mentioned, yeah, it's just
Cross
one of
that
those
off.
nights. Cross everything out.
it is down to finishing positions only, and yes, if you know, then yeah, me as an owner and an admin here forgot our own rules for a second. So
I also want to let you know, Alex, if they run the thing dry, it's going to be a 12 lap and 11 lap. It's a 23 lap stage. So you're going to have to pit twice, I feel like. You might be able to stretch it to one, but you're going to have to be like on the save button, not on the gas at all. And you got to save your tires. So we're about to see a lot of strategies come into play here, I think. As Eddie's in the lead, Rangers P2. He restarted. I want to say Rangers started dead last, or
nah, he was like
because
fourth or
it was a wave
fifth.
around of the free pass.
He,
He
he
took the wave around. So you know what?
no, ain't no way he took
Oh,
the wave around.
oh, lag on my end.
Yeah, Ranger did not take the wave around because there ain't no way that he had that happen.
Flash
Wow.
just wrecked on my end.
Yeah, there is a big
Is there
wreck.
a server lag?
I think there's something going on because I'm not sure. I saw major lag and I see Flash backing out. Yeah, there's lag going on.
Oh my god!
Yeah, there is a caution on the track for lag. And things are about to get interesting here because we do have lag on the track from drivers, and we do have a couple drivers that have backed out. Wait, no, they haven't backed out. Okay, so nobody's out of the race, but there is caution for lag or a big wreck. One, two, either
It's
lag
raining.
on our
It's raining.
lag on
everywhere.
our end, or I don't know, or a wreck actually happened. I think there was actually a
Well-
wreck, and it was just a lot of lag on our end.
Well, Alex, we do have a rule, I believe. If we make it over halfway and it starts lagging, the race is official, I believe, where the position was before
Yeah,
lag. I
if-
think that's a rule.
If it becomes unraceable, where we cannot do that anymore, where we cannot proceed racing, then we will go based off the stage 2 results. But from the POVs, they seem to be alright. I didn't see any lag out of the POVs. So we should be fine. It may have just been on our end. Deport leading them onto pit road though under our first caution. Now, SP, this does help out a little bit when it comes to tire wear and all that. It's less time under green flag. It's less tire wear that you're wearing out. See how much they can
Yeah.
save under caution though.
Well, if I were them, I'd say just come back down and pit again. Just, why not? Pit an extra lap.
Oh yeah, easily.
And I go with that. By the way, if the race ends, Eddie would get his second win. By the way, in UTLR, and he would have a 5-point lead over Luke going into the last race of the season. So it's gonna be interesting, Alex. So I'm very excited to see that.
Yeah,
If it were to
and
be the case.
I'm seeing a situation that I don't like, and that's lag, and it's on our end. I think. Looking on Lobo's view, Ranger is actually lagging. Let's see, INF is lagging, who has been lagging. Okay, so this was a wreck that happened. Again, that's why we're under caution here. There was a big wreck due to lag. And they are choosing, so we're going to see here. Outlaw does come back down pit road though. So good to know that the lag is not just our view. That is from the drivers as well. See, some guys, I don't know why they are hanging way far back. They're trying to get around INF. And what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to make it where they can race as much as possible because they don't want to end the race. It's the second to last race of the season, and they don't want to just end it abruptly. So we're trying to race it out as much as we can.
Luke is asking if they can get the servers to work. Is it just a 13%, or is the race official if just the servers like this? Because I don't think we actually have it in the rule book, Alex. I just want to double check with you.
I can check the rule book real quick.
I'll let you do that while I take care of business here. I'll commentate. You take care of that. Anyway, green flag is back out here. Eddie and Clater going to lead the front row. I don't know if it's lagging or not. But right now, they're going into turn 1. There's about, I want to say, 16 to go. They're going to have to pit one more time. Flash is P2. Luke is P3 on that bottom. Clater and Drake up top. Drake making his way through the field now. Move on the outside being made. It looks like Drake and Ranger are going to squeeze in there. Luke has now dropped a position, and I don't know if it's lagging or not. I can't quite tell. It does not look like it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging a little bit on Lowbroke's end. Not a lot, but it is a little bit. But right now, they all got to fight. They got to act like we're going to have rain and thunder and all that. They got to race like that, pretending like we're going to have a rain delay or that's it. The race is over because of rain, but we'll see. 98 and the 99 teammates with another teammate behind them. They're racing really hard right now. Right now, I mean, in this situation, Alex, where do you want to be at? Do you want to be the one saving in the back or the one up front, knowing that it's a guaranteed one stop only?
I don't know. I think right now, I'd like to be towards the front just because of lag issues and people are not going to be wanting to pass much. So we're trying to settle in best we can and hope that the servers start acting right. Even though Jagger been pushing more tire wear, but at the same time, be up front.
Yeah, let's see what happens here. We'll see what happens. Looks like Luke's trying to. Oh man, looks like they're
up
wrecked
the
there.
wall.
I don't know if it was lag. It looks like, yeah, it definitely was some sort of issue there. Luke's in P3, I want to say. So Luke is just trying everything. The final 4 run 1, 2, 3 right now, and Lodebroke is just kind of nowhere. But yeah, 1, 2, 3 right now for these guys. As you see Flash on the outside trying to make a move. LRS also there, kind of lurking, trying to see what he can do. Luke's gonna try to squeeze under Flash, but it sounds like he lifted off the throttle and checked up. Oh my goodness, it's lagging again. Holy crap.
Okay, so on our rule book, we do have a rule here of the inclement weather procedures. At the very bottom, in the event of Xbox servers having issues, if we manage to get to the end of stage 2, it will be deemed as an official race and the current running order will be the finishing order.
Okay, good to know. Screenshot that and send it to the admin chat because it might have to come and play tomorrow if it's like this. But yeah, I don't know if it's just our end or not, but it's really lag. Oh, and there goes Flash. He's around. And now Luke's and I don't even know.
No, that was definitely a
It
wreck.
just started lagging.
Confused,
Yeah,
Outlaw got damaged.
Well, Alex, do we let him run it out because there's only a few laps left, or do we just call it now? That's the rule. We're already halfway into stage 3.
Yeah, obviously, a caution is out on track due to lag once again. Got to pull up the rule and send it into the admin, and Luke is the admin for the race right now, so it is up to his discretion of what he chooses to do. Again, second caution of the night, and it is due to a lag wreck, so.
Well, put it this way, this should be one of the last cautions of the night. This is what Luke should think of. You have two options. You call the race now. Everyone who everyone were finished in stage 2, and go with that. So apparently everyone in the group just said they're going to tough it out and just race the rest. So that's what I'm hearing by Luke. So they're going to run it out. But in an event like this, you have two options. You either, one, you end it where you're at in stage 2. Now the top 3, top 4 might say, you know what, that's a good finish result for me. But if you're like someone in 7th or 8th place and you're like, you know what, there's a lot of spots in front of me, I want to get those. You know, you might not want to end the race. You might not want to, but yeah, no, the rule says, you know, if it does this, stage 2 is the end. That's going to be the results for the race. So, we made this rule, I think, very early, very late last year or very early this year, I want to say.
I want to say it was actually towards the end of last season, because there was a lot of Xbox issues happening, and that's when we started having we started having a lot of issues with the servers, and then that's when the whole server shutdown went into effect not too long after the start of our 6th season. We didn't know if we were going to be able to finish season 6 at one point. Like, are we even going to? Because we had like 2 shutdowns in the matter of this whole season. We've had 2 shutdowns that have lasted at least 2 weeks.
So. Yeah, so I'm glad the servers are back up and running right now, but obviously they're not looking too hot right now. I'm glad these drivers are going to tough it out.
Just one hot night in Atlanta is all it is.
Tell me about it. And honestly, tomorrow, Road America, you guys should tune into that. INF will be in the booth like usual. It's definitely something everyone's going to consider. Because people definitely, you know, are going to try some strategies like myself. If I'm in the Final 4, I want to be winning stage 2. I'm going to try to win that, because if we have a server issue like this, I'm going to try my best to win it. You know, and then if the servers crash, started stage 3 and it keeps going, I'll take the W. So, hey, you know what? SP strategy going to come in play. And I'm not starting 18th tomorrow where I thought I was, because I got this going. So I'm going to be starting in the top 5 roughly tomorrow, where about I thought I was. Tomato's going to be the one to beat tomorrow. So we'll see what happens. We got to go to Bristol next week, Homestead, and then Dega. So it's going to be fun. And make sure you guys are following UTLR, Underlights Racing on Instagram, and Esports Racing Network on Instagram. Yeah, I got to get my shout out too.
Yeah, and so
don't miss all the great content.
Yeah, so right now, obviously, they did not choose last time by. They're trying to stay under caution, but they can't stay under caution too much longer because we only have 8 laps to go in the race.
Alex, they're going green this time. They're going single file.
Oh, they are? Okay, was not aware of that, so.
It's under 10 to go.
Oh, yeah, that's right, You're right.
I believe we're going green with 9 to go, I want to say. 9 or 8.
I believe it's 8 to go. Alright, so
here we go, green flag.
8 laps to go here.
Take it away.
The tires are pretty much out of the question at this point. The drivers can finish the race on this set of tires.
7 to go,
it's actually 7 to go.
Unless Lowbrook's on.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 to go. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
This is not going to be a good ending.
No, it's not. They should have just took it. Luke is going to really regret this. Eddie is going to take the lead here, and he's pulled away.
It was a field vote. They did poll the entire field that is on track if they wanted to finish it out or call it, and they said finish it out.
Caution is back out again? Well,
we're still not at our 5 to go. We're not at our 5 to go.
6 to go right now. So, Alex, what do you do here? You stay out? Or you pit? With all this lag? I mean, yeah, I mean. By the way, Lowbrook getting his lap back.
We don't know what the next decision is right now.
No, we do not. Well, at least Lowbrook's getting his lap back, so we'll be caught up with everything. But yeah, 6 to go right now. Or coming to 6 to go, I believe, right now. I don't know, actually, but...
We'll take a look at
looking at their fuel and tires, Alex, it's going to be super, super close. They're going to be about a lap to the good, but then tires wear more, so I don't know. Maybe they should come in and take 2.
Well, they're coming around once they cross the stripe on pit road or on track, deciding if they stay out or not, but it'll be 5 to go this time.
Eddie comes in. Drake
comes out.
Oh, Eddie stays out.
Eddie stays out.
Drake, Flash, and INF also stay out as well. as the 15 of Go Dogs. So, going to be interesting. Luke's going to lose all this track position. This is important. This is crucial right here. Luke is tied with Eddie, and Eddie's going to have the points lead unless Luke can catch him going into Dega. If he wins, that's huge. He will be 5 ahead, and Luke might be in a kind of a hole. He's going to have to hope Eddie, well, he'll be 5 either way if Eddie wins, plus whatever he doesn't finish. So Luke needs to finish at least top 3 if he wants to even have a fighting shot, because 6 points or more is a lot. You're going to have to win and hope the driver behind you finishes like 3rd or 4th, so... another thing, shout out to Flash too, having a very quiet night, but also very good. He is up here in the top 2, I want to say. He's trying to go for this win.
Yeah, no, he is, and our admin in the race control, the tower, has said no complaints if we have a lag caution after 5 to go on this restart. If they have a, if you get wrecked by lag, to not have any complaints, because they did vote to finish it out as a group.
So yeah, right
So
now,
4 to
I'm trying
go
figure out
this
where
time.
Where's Luke at? Looks like he's about P6, so we're going green. Actually, 5 to go this time.
No, it's not.
Actually, no.
It's gonna be 4 to go. Right now, it's gonna be 3 to go when we go back green.
Alex, better get on your feet. This is going to be interesting. Does Luke have enough time?
3 to
Get
go.
back up front?
Single file restarts with lag present. I don't know what to expect right now, but I love the viewers we got right in town. We got probably a good little handful out there right now, and it's been kind of all cautions have been lag infused, but they did take a vote to finish this out. So we're about to find out how this is going to end. The penultimate race of the season at Atlanta on High Draft Times 4. And we got lag present, and we're going green this time with 3 to go.
Alex, I want to also let you know, we tested it, you and me, old tires versus new tires. The new tires fly by the old tires. I am so curious to see what Luke does here. He's has the freshest tires in this group. Coming to the restart zone 3 laps ago. Here we go, Alex.
Yeah, on your feet, 3 laps to go here at Atlanta. One hot night underway. Green flag in the air. Deport is the control. Flash out in second, INF third. INF trying to stay competitive. And here comes the 99 Flash blocking. Deport aggressive with that block. I know Flash did not like that, as it's going to cost him major position.
Yeah, Luke's being very aggressive right now. One car is in the wall. There's a lot of lag right now.
Deport
Luke's
looking
trying to
for
be
his
very
first
careful.
win. 2 laps to go. People are in the
Luke
grass.
spins. Luke saved it, but
He's-
that's going to be huge. It's going to cost him. That might cost him the championship.
Deport out in front with 2 laps to go here. Deport looking for his second win, and what would be a huge win. No matter the circumstances,
gonna
it's going to
have
be a
to
huge
hold on.
win.
Here comes Drake in the 88.
Drake has finished P2 before. Does he have enough time to seal the deal? 1 lap to go. Sponsored by the Xbox One Esports Race community. White flag for Deport. Looking for his first win, or second win of the season, and it would be
Something's
a...
going on with Deport. He's slowing a little bit.
Drake, here comes the 88 Drake. I don't think he has enough time. Out of turn number 4 for the final time. Here comes Deport back to victory lane. Welcome back to victory lane, Deport. He wins here at Atlanta on a hot night.
Yeah, Luke's not going to be too happy with that. Luke got P6. Luke is going to be... He's going to be... By the way, Ranger P3, I want to let you know that, but...
What a top 3 out of
yeah,
this.
Luke's not going to be happy.
Flash in
and Luke are...
7th.
Oh, no.
Outlaw actually got 4th. Outlaw, I don't know. I don't know if he had enough points to be able to come back up and be a contender at Dega. He might have a shot at being a contender when it comes to Dega. But top 3, Deport, Drake, and Ranger. What a combination. So I'm just going to be waiting for the hate mail to come in. But we got business to take care of. We're going to go get our top 3 interviewers and get to them right away. So we'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome on back to what was one hot night, and I guess it kind of fits the rhythm with it being Atlanta. Way to go to a finish that we got to see. Deport earning his second career win in the trucks this season, and it comes at a crucial time heading into the last race of the season, and was tied for the championship lead heading in, and will take the lead coming out. And heading into the last race of the season, after a crazy ending there with a lot of lag cautions and a vote to finish it strong. Deport, you powered through the lag, you powered through the pitting and the tire wear issues. What was the call as far as having to stay out, knowing that the fresher tires might hold up at the end and might be able to surpass you? And the question I think SP was asking was, were you slow right there at the end? Were you going slower? And Drake might been catching you, or what was the case there?
No, I wasn't going slower there at the end. It was more of I knew I had some. I know what next year is going to be teammates. I know we've been talking with each other, and we started doing it early a little bit with tonight, and it's probably going to be going on to next week of Ranger and Drake. Them two were excellent all night. Ranger, props to him coming back, but also props to everybody with what happened there. I know it was a lag fest. I knew it was not really the way I really wanted to win since it was lag, but it's a win. It's a win. Came at a good time. But now I go on to Talladega to where I can go. It's a little less stressful for me to where I can just go in there and just run my race, and hopefully we can go. Hopefully we go out there on top.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, a win is a win. I know that's, like I said, not the way that nobody wanted to finish that race, but we were getting calls from race control saying that y'all took a vote as a whole to finish it out instead of ending the race early. So it was a great race up until then. Did you think that you had it in the bag and still had a shot at winning if the lag hadn't started? Because you were up there towards the front before the whole lag fest begun. So was there any strategy that you were trying to play, or obviously some people held back at the very start and trying to save a little bit of tire to go the extra mile? Were you one of those drivers, or were
Um,
you trying to fight it out?
I I was mostly conserving my tires there on the run to where I can make it at least 10 laps. Try to on the run, because basically when I come to pit road, I'm basically it's like 1% on my right rear. I'm I know the first one I came in, I blew a tire that I got into the back of Drake on accident, which again I apologize for. But it that ended good with both of us. I actually got my I think was it third stage one of the year now.
Yes.
Too. So I got some extra points there just in a regular season. And I mean, I feel like it's going good in there to show people that I know people try to down me. They don't think I can win in that stuff. They want to make fun of me and that stuff, but I'm a guy. I'm gonna grit down and bear with it, and I'm gonna prove them wrong. And sure enough, tonight one of the times it matters the most, I proved that. I know most of us were racing hard there. I know there's a couple times to where I made some up the track. It was sort of little block momentums, but it wasn't that dirty with LRS and Flash. I know we had some run-ins, but it was before the lag all started. But I knew we're all fighting for the championship. Then every spot's a point, and that one spot can cost you the championship. Um, but now with what's the point? I think is it like 11? I'm going to
I
Talladega with now.
cannot
Do
say
we
for
know?
sure, but it's going to
I
be
say you're correct. I
it's going
did
to
the
be
math, and I believe
about
he's right.
roughly, yeah.
It's 11.
I mean, anything can happen still there. There may be vengeance out for me then and try to sabotage me if you want to get. But I know I definitely have some people that are willing to help me back up, and I'm gonna go out there run my race. Hopefully we can hook up and maybe we can try to go get for another one to seal a deal. If not, just try to be there at the end and just finish it out, and hopefully we can end with a championship.
Well, man, last question for you before I let you go, and that is because of the viewers want to know, what would a championship mean to you as a rookie here in this league? It's been a long season, and now it comes down to it. Heading into Dega, what would it mean to you to get it done?
It it's gonna mean a lot for me because I technically have one championship in another league, but basically it was just me running every single race. It really didn't really matter because I was the one that ran every single race, and it was just on points. I feel like this one will prove to people that yes, I may not be a winning contender, but I'm consistently, and I put myself in positions to try to win, and I'll try to capitalize with it. Um, but also, I know he's probably looked, but also my new team owner. I know we had some little rough ends with contract signing, but Kenny, he gave me a setup tonight, and sure enough it was probably one of the better setups I had at Atlanta. So I'll give him props to that. I know what I can run now with it, and I know further on I know I'll have some more spots coming up with him. He's gonna help me with that, and hopefully, who knows, I may become a better driver, maybe win more. Um, but but this one's going to mean a lot more because it shows I've been here for a whole entire season. I actually won some races. I've stayed in contention with it, and I feel like I can have that and sort of shut up the doubters and get the hatred starting to get off me of sort of because it's not getting to me, but it's there's some people in here that how they've been going after me in chats and that stuff. I feel like I can shut them up after that, and they won't. And I can probably hopefully, I can earn their respect more. I'll earn their respect back. But time will tell on that. I don't have control with that one.
Well, man, we'll see what it can be done, but congrats on the second win tonight, and good luck at Dega in 2 weeks.
Yep. Now I'm gonna go party, boys.
Hell yeah. All right, and we're going to head down to pit road where SP has caught up with our second place, Mr. Drake.
Yeah, I'm here with the driver of the 88 Thor Sport truck, and man, what a performance you put on tonight. Mr. Drake, you got a copy, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is not the first time that you've been up here on the podium, and you've actually done it a few weeks ago, I want to say, but Yeah, another outstanding performance for you here tonight. Here at Atlanta, you came in clutch last few laps and chased down Eddie. Just couldn't quite get around him because Eddie was lagging everywhere and you couldn't tell where he was going, left, right, up, down. I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But overall, Drake, honestly, quiet night, but you showed up big here at the end and just kind of what led up to you getting up front there, right there at the end.
Well, that last pit stop, I was debating on whether to stay out or not, and then I was like, no, I
Should have
think
stayed out.
four tires will do good. And I restarted seventh, got back up to second. So, like you said, the lag was bad, so I really didn't know. I was trying to stay out of his draft so I wouldn't get lagged into. But it is what it is. But I can't complain. Back to back second place finishes, one at Bristol, then back here. I'm happy.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I know Atlanta's probably not your favorite track. I know you like your Bristol, obviously, totally.
Nah.
But honestly, I mean, what does the confidence level do to you as far as getting two really decent finishes in the last few weeks? I mean, what does that do for you?
It helps. It helps. I mean, I try so hard at this game, and I've come close, a few times. But you get back there in the back, it's so hard to get up there to the front. And if you can get some good finishes, your confidence goes way up. Thinking, I can do this. I can do this. So my time's coming. I just gotta be patient.
Yeah, that's for sure. Patience is key, man. Patience is key. Well, I'll say this. Congrats on another podium, Drake. I don't think I've ever interviewed you on, and obviously haven't, but also just an incredible job. I mean, getting two top three finishes, I want to say, in the last two races on two non-drafting tracks. Well, I guess Atlanta is one, but yeah, great job tonight, man. And we'll hope to see you maybe up here for Dega as well. Great job tonight.
I hope so. I love Dega.
I know that you'll probably finish 18th in a 10-car field, but we'll see what happens.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
No problem. And Alex is over there with, I don't know, I think he's with, who is that? Mountain Ranger? What?
Ranger, what? How in the hell did this guy come out here out of retirement, feels like, and get a P3? What? Hold up. Ranger, my man, welcome on back to UTLR #1. Glad to have you back home. By the way, for the viewers, he was not gone overseas, just gone away with some military business. But glad to be back home with back home where he belongs, which is with his racing family and his family back at home. And you recently moved over to Texas, so welcome to Texas.
Yep.
And yeah, come out here to Atlanta and got P2 to start off with, and you made it work. You hung up in the top three all night long, and then that lag started up, obviously. So how did you portray this race for yourself as a return race, and how did you get to the position that you were to make it be done?
Well, I will say I'm a little frustrated because I think the first two stages I made stupid calls, staying out a little bit later, blew a tire. That last run, stage 3, there was a lag spike, sent me in the wall, and then I think I had something like 17 seconds of repairs in the pits. Restarted last with I think 4 or 3 to go, and I think I respectfully but assertively made my way through to P3. So I'm happy with the top 3, but I feel like I had a top car, but I am going to go drink a beer with my teammate next year, Deport Eddie, and celebrate a good top 3 finish. And then Talladega, I'm going to pull a Chastain next week, guys.
Oh, wait. We gotta let Drake in. Drake's also with us too. Sorry to interview us. Drake needs to join us. Come on.
Well, yeah, you're right. So all 3 of us, we're going to go crack some blue moons, and we're going to party tonight. Yeah, because next year we're gonna be coming at everyone hard. But I will say I'm looking forward to Talladega next in 2 weeks, and though I'm not a championship contender, I will hopefully pull a Chastain like they did in the Cup Series last year and win the race, though I won't win the championship.
Well, man, you have done an incredible job this season with the races that you have raced with us. You've been up there battling left and right, and the guys have, I think, you've earned the respect of the drivers out on track without a doubt. And you're one to watch going into next season. And just one more race to finish it off in the trucks before you go full-time trucks again next season. Actually get to compete for a championship next season. So,
Sure. Yep.
Can't wait for it. So hopefully we get to see you back in Victory Lane. Maybe we get to see you Victory Lane at Talladega. You tend to do very well there. So we'll see you there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. See you guys soon.
All right, and before we wrap
I
things up, I was
also,
able to do the points and get a
Oh.
official count, and y'all are off by a few points. The championship battle is Deport out in front with LRS in second, down by 9.
Oh, okay, that's not bad.
Flash is
I would
down
like to
by
interview
12 in
LRS.
third, and Outlaw is down by 16.
So he's virtually out.
Yes,
pretty much.
Outlaw is pretty much out of it. Flash, after a frustrating run, he's probably going to be having his hopes come to a close unless he can go out there and excel in each stage, not just perform but excel in each stage. He's probably
Flash is
going
going to need to
it.
win and have Eddie and Luke finish outside the top 6. So
Most
Flash
definitely.
is not quite out, but yeah.
But yeah,
I'm going to interview
LRS.
Luke too, by the way.
No, okay.
Okay, Luke, I need to interview you because you were so good tonight, and then your dreams kind of shattered a little bit. So, I mean, overall, I mean, kind of what happened there? It looked like you kind of got a little lagged into. What was the kind of main issue?
Yeah, well, first of all, I just need to congratulate Deport. You know, I mean, it's still there for me, but Deport, he deserves the respect. He definitely ran the best out of all of us throughout these rounds. It's going to be hard to make up 9 points. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't want to doubt myself, but yeah, Deport raced really clean. There were no problems between me and him. We finished side by side for the second stage. There was good racing between really everybody until the lag started. And it sucks when you have a gimmick sort of thing like tonight with the 4 times wear and the high draft, and you know the person who made that gimmick doesn't even race here anymore, and it's weird. It's in the final 4, altered the entire race. No, no shade to Deport or anything, because like I said, he definitely deserved it. I just wish that it was a little more competitive, because that was just it wasn't really fun. It was just ride around half throttle and see what happens, and then it started to lag and ruin the whole thing. So yeah, I mean, I would like to see the person who made the rules and made that schedule change try and do it, because I know he would be complaining out his ass too.
Okay, so Luke, great answer. It's going to the Dega. What's going to be the plan, man? I know you're down by 9, so you're going to have to win, and you're going to have to hope Eddie finishes out to the top 5. So, I mean, think that's a possibility, or do you think it's a little too late for it?
I have to win, and he has to finish 6th or worse. And Deport's really good on the drafting tracks. I think I'm pretty good on the drafting tracks. I have friends. He said he doesn't know if he has friends, so it's possible, but I just don't see it happening.
Oh, I have friends.
Well,
Fair enough.
there you go. He answered the question for you. I just don't see it happening. It's going to be so hard.
Okay, well, other than that, I got nothing else. Good job tonight until that.
Get Flash.
Alex, Oh, okay, Flash, you got a copy. Flash, you also ran really good tonight. You ran top 2 pretty much the whole night. And then the lag monster decided to consume the server and eat your internet, and then bad things happen. So, down by 12, Flash. I don't think you're gonna win the championship this year, buddy. I don't think it's possible now. So, looking forward and looking to the future ahead to the next few races, how are you kind of gonna manage that as far as the other series go? Since looks like your championship hopes for trucks are not gonna happen this year.
Well, we'll be okay. We're gonna try our best at Talladega. We're really good at the drafting tracks. Obviously, we're gonna help LRS as much as we can. But since he could be our teammate next year, that's the plan anyway. We can't realistically win the championship anymore, sadly, but because we had to drop a bullshit gimmick tonight. But anyway, other than that, we're just going to try out Talladega in 2 weeks and see what happens.
Yeah, for sure. And Flash, I know kind of first full-time season here in UTLR in a while. Just kind of what was the whole feelings about it so far? I mean, what did you like? What did you not like? What What are you gonna remember this season most for?
Well, we made 2 out of 3 Final Fours. We did do that. We got a chance for the Xfinity Championship as well. That's on Thursday in another bullshit gimmick race. But other than that,
Not on
I
my
did
watch.
I did enjoy this season. We came up a little short in Cup, but we didn't really expect to make the Final Four in Cup. So we're just going to try and help you and LRS try and overtake Mole from trying to win 4 straight. It's going to be difficult, but I'll try my best to help you both. But
Well, I want to let you know, Flash, breaking news. Tomato is not racing next week, apparently. So that's huge. So it is going to be between me, Luke, and Mole.
mhm.
So there's that. Anyway, unless servers go down this week, then next week we'll just continue. But we'll see what happens. Alex, okay, I'm done. I think I've said too much.
No, it's all good. Glad everybody could tune in. Glad we got to hear from at least 3 of the Final 4 drivers. Good to get some intake on that.
I mean, Alex,
So
this
we got-
this
we
was
got-
this was the final 3.
Final 4, not 3, 4.
I don't
yeah,
remember the
so-
4th guy.
Cool. So, guys, it'll be such an honor to have y'all back here at Talladega in 2 weeks to see who can claim the championship, if LRS can find a way to get it done, or does Deport become a champion of the Truck Series in his rookie year. There's going to be a lot on the line, and Dega is the track of anything is possible. So it's going to be awesome to see what takes place there. Tune in tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock Eastern on INF is going to take to the booth where we begin the Final Four hunt for the Cup Series playoffs for the Final Four championship round between Mold, Tomato, LRS, and SP. They get to take it on at Road America. And then same time again on Thursday where we will come back to Atlanta for the same package, same setup, ×4 high draft in the Xfinity cars. See how they get to have it. But my take, obviously, tonight was a good race. It would have been different had it been obviously not a fan favorite of the package and everything, but it would have been different if we had not have had the lag issues. But nonetheless, congrats to Deport on his 2nd season win and possibly a win that he needed to secure the championship. So we can't wait to see y'all in 2 weeks. Until then, be safe. Enjoy Twisters this weekend if you're going to go out and see it, and we'll see y'all soon. Take it easy.